Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, and also welcome to our Animal Crossing Let's Play. Now, it has been a hot minute. If you're watching this Let's Play as the episodes air and come out, then you might have noticed that there was, I think, more than a month between this one and the last one, and first and foremost, I do want to apologize for that. Deli also seems to want to move out now, which of course we're not going to allow. Long story short, I honestly... Oh, hello Gullivar! Long story short, I think I've just kind of been struggling a bit with my time management ever since I started a part-time job earlier this year. So if any of you have any time management tips, I'm happy to read them in the comments. And then I think in the past couple of weeks, there was just a little bit of Animal Crossing burnout piled on top. I think this might have been my first true case of Animal Crossing burnout. And then every time I find myself like not having recorded anything in a while, it kind of gets a bit overwhelming, and I tend to procrastinate it. And so yeah, one thing led to another, and here we are. Over a month has passed. I haven't recorded, I haven't decorated on this island, and we're gonna get back into it today. First, of course, I will show you like a little bit of an island update as I've been just kind of running through the areas that I've decorated. You've seen like sort of the entrance. This is my house with the sunken part. We have already worked on, this is Tutu and Flurry's house. They kind of own a cafe together. I'm pretty sure that their interiors are also completely decorated. So this entire part is done. And then that leads over to a hyacinth lake. So yeah, a big lake surrounded by hyacinth as the... That's the name, I guess, sort of indicates. Over here, we've got T-Bone's place. I was going to say Hornsby. It seems that I have even, forgotten all the names. But no, T-Bone's place. Also decorated on the inside. And then the lake obviously has like a path leading all around it. And then in one of the last episodes, this was an area that we worked on. Apparently there's the news on right now, but this is a little outside theater. You can sit down here, enjoy your snacks. Or you can also walk up this incline, and I do believe that this is where we will be working on today, and it seems as though I was trying to grow some trees, and this was supposed to be a second stage. Yeah, in case you remember, my codes are completely full on this island, and that means I unfortunately do not have my little custom designs anymore where I indicate to myself what stage the tree is supposed to be, so I've just been working with this like window code. Yeah, it's a bit of an interesting system, but it sort of works, unless of course I just log out of the game and just don't log back in for a while. Anyway, this is supposed to be a tiny bit of a campground. The idea was to just have, people go to the movie theater and then maybe just gonna spend the evening here in like a picnic spot sort of. I do believe that the Zen cushion can probably use like a custom design. I'm not entirely sure if that tree is supposed to grow. Like I said, I'm very out of the loop here. So in case you see me do anything that I said in the past I wasn't going to, feel free to, I was gonna say yell at me in the comments. Maybe don't yell, but feel free to point them out, of course. And this is the museum. This is also one of the things that we still have to work on, including a fountain that I think is gonna be surrounded by like shrubs or something. And then you can see here, we've got a rock garden. This was an interesting endeavor, I want to say. And yeah, it took us a little bit, but we got all the rocks to spawn in a circle. And then I'm planning to do this area here as a long play. It'll still be sort of part of the Let's Play, so it'll be part of the playlist and everything, but it'll just be, yeah, a bit of a longer video, I think, as opposed to the Let's Play episodes. Usually I try to keep those at around 40 to 50 minutes. Sometimes they're like an hour long or something. And I think the long play is gonna be more like 2 or 3 or 4 hours, depending on how smooth the decorating goes. All right, yeah, then you can also see that this transitional part, or like, from this incline over to the other one that we just saw, that obviously still also has to be decorated. But then here we've got our neighborhood. Our neighborhood is basically done. The only thing that we do still have to worry about is some interiors. Now, I think we have decorated Alice's home. She kind of has this farm over here, so there's cauliflower, pumpkin, and then it kind of continues downstairs as well. You gotta imagine that the turnips are not rotten. But yeah, so she basically has this like farm. Daisy over here has like a laundry station or something. Just needs a couple of surrounding decorations, but she still needs to have her interior redone. Same thing goes for Deli, who is very enthusiastic about books and like being a writer, I think. And then over here we've got Pate, who obviously is very into music. We've got the little gyroid concert. And I believe that we're going to continue that for her interior as well. And I think my own house also still needs a little bit of work in terms of, in terms of interior. So we'll do that in the future as well. Here is my resident services, which is very close to my entrance. So wait, over here, this is the entrance. Right up ahead, that would be the campsite with a tent, which currently isn't there, but it should have a tent. Here is my resident services. Here is my Nook's Cranny, as well as my Able Sisters. It's kind of wild that I kind of just threw all of the main buildings almost in one spot. Like we've got the plaza, we've got Nook's Cranny and Able Sisters, and we have the campsite all very close together. That's kind of wild. Only the museum is a bit in a bit of a different spot. There's Flurry, my favorite. And then we can head over the bridge here. And this is kind of like the most unfinished part, I guess. We've got Dottie over here. Dottie is supposed to be like a yoga teacher. She is living that role currently, which we love. But yeah, her house still needs to be redone, both in as well as outside. And then obviously we still need to kind of build something up for her, which I think I'm mostly going to use the beach for as well. So she's going to have like a beachside yoga class, which I think should be kind of cute. And then her house itself will probably just be like cutesy. Then we've got, I'm just checking for fossils meanwhile, by the way, because I still have like slight hopes that I'll find the missing ones, but I'm also not, if I don't, I feel like I'm not going to be too bothered. I might like get the rest of the stuff that I'm missing from a treasure island at some point. I still haven't, so we still have the option of maybe doing like a museum episode, but also at the same time, I know that so many of you really like the Let's Play and like watch my channel and subscribe to my channel because of it, but I'm getting like anxious for it to just be like finished, you know, just because this project has been going on for such a long time. So yeah, we'll see. First, we'll focus on the decorating and then we'll kind of see where that leaves us. Yeah, so here is Hornsby. This is Hornsby, right? He will have like a mechanical shop. So the idea was that his parents just kind of taught him how to fix certain things, and so he'll have like a couple of yachts set up and paint buckets, some more rustic stuff, and then this here will be sort of an empty plot. I do want to kind of imitate one of the, like when you move a house, I want to kind of imitate what that looks like, and we're gonna just say that that's your house basically. So yeah, whoever wants to move on to this spa sort of, have I set the theme today? I don't think I have, but this is sort of supposed to be a romantic coastal retreat. So anyone who wants to join the retreat, that is going to be your house. It is being built, it is just being moved. But yeah, and that's it. Honestly, it's not that much anymore. I would say that we're definitely more than halfway done on this island. Like I said, we're definitely missing a couple of interiors, which I think every interior will be sort of like an extra, like a separate episode in a way. But like generally, we're not even missing that much. So I feel like maybe we should just continue back here with a little campground, aka or slash, not aka, but like slash picnic area. I feel like that would make sense. I have already marked a couple of tree spots. I don't think this is one. Okay, no, it's not. Right, so let's kind of focus, see what we've been doing, regroup, and set to work. I am not sure what my decision here was. I kind of like the tiles though. I gotta say, now running past it, I believe that I was questioning these in the past and I was like, I don't know if like stone tiles are the best ground like underneath like a tent, but you know what, it's okay, they're soft pillowy tiles. All right. Sometimes I think that we overthink it, and I am at the forefront of this. I always overthink all of my decorations to the point where it's just like, come on, like just just do something, just chill. It's not that serious. So we're just gonna go with it, all right? And then I believe what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab a couple of trees, like saplings, and we're just gonna go and focus on this part here. So we need a whole bunch of different ones on this island, I remember. We have cedar saplings, we have regular saplings, which make pink trees because we're playing during cherry blossom season. And so we're also using pears for green trees. I think I had a stack of peaches with me for stunting, and we need coconuts for coconut trees. And then I think we also need some bamboo shoots. All right. I think those are all the trees that we want. I'm gonna grab a couple of soda candies things, and then let's go ahead and get started with that one, because I always feel like trees just do it. You know, they just frame an area. Like, I love city islands, and I actually want to try that again in the future, but also they're really hard to do because you cannot just throw trees everywhere. That's why, like, the only city island that I've ever done was an overgrown one. I was like, I can't work without trees. What do you mean? Okay, it seems as though I did want to have something here and here, which I honestly still kind of like, just for the sake of, yeah, just having a bit of greenery, and also, you know, the backdrop from like this part here. Since this is so close to that 110 there though, I'm kind of wondering if that's weird, or if we just kind of pretend as though this is facing this way and then we just put like snacks and stuff here. Honestly, I think maybe that would be good. And then I believe that this here would be a great cedar tree. I kind of need to check that one out, because I think I would say third stage, but it might be very much covering the tent, which I don't want to fully do, you know? This one here is the indicator for a second stage. Let me explain that real quick. So you see kind of two parts here from that balcony. So that means second stage, right? And then the other one that I have that I've been using, it's a weird system, okay? We don't question it too much. But the other one that I was using is this one, because you essentially see like 3 parts of the balcony. Yeah, it's not foolproof. It confuses me, myself, but I have decided to kind of go with it, because everything else, like dropping stacks of fruit or whatever, it's just kind of a little too complicated. So yeah, we are going with the balcony section method for now. All right. I don't know if my decisions about the tents were final. I'm not really feeling the pink one here, I think. I maybe want to try out the pink one right back there, and then this one is going to be the blue striped one. I feel like that might be a tiny bit better, especially because, oh my god, that confused me for a second. I was like, how did I layer these blankets? But it's basically 2 of the same patterns. Gotcha. All right. Yeah, so this is the pink one, maybe. Yeah, I believe I might prefer that. And then in that case, this one here could maybe be a tiny pink tree. I'm thinking second stage. Like, this shouldn't be that tall. This shouldn't be that much tree itself. But wait, second stage. There we go. It's such a weird system. I can't even take it seriously myself. But you know what? We do what we must to grow the trees to the stages that we need. Yeah, you can print that on you can print that on your wall if you want to. Oh my god. All right. Anyway, so let's see what else. We do have a bit of extra room right there, which, oh, okay. Serious question. Do you think that the parts behind the fence would also need to be decorated because it's obvious if they're not? Or is this kind of like the point where we're just like, whatever, no one sees this anyway? Okay, this could be a tree, right? That could be a tree, but we could also place it a tiny bit over to the side, so it's perfectly at the corner of the camp or the tent, which I think that's actually quite cute. So maybe this is gonna be a tree. And then we could continue the same here, because I know that we've got a tent over to that side. This can't be one unless I shape the cliff a bit differently. Okay, let's see. That also cannot be a tree. And then if I place this one here, then we essentially can't have trees there or there. Okay, so I'm thinking we shape the cliff a tiny bit. It's not really, I don't know if I was maybe intending for that to be a tree on the top level, and I'll be angry at myself in the future. But you know what? Future Moline will figure it out. Future Moline will figure it out. Right now, we only need to worry about this specific spot here. And that means I need to shape you a little bit and not do that at all. More like this and this. Okay, there we go. I feel like, you know, in terms of a cliff, perfectly fine. And now we just need to kind of see what these are supposed to be. Ooh, that was a rhyme. Not intentionally, to be honest, but that was a rhyme. Okay, and then I think this would be great to kind of bridge that gap as well in between the hardwood and the cedar tree, right? Or I think we might have to move the tent a bit forward, but the other option would be sort of here, I guess. No, I think I like the one on the side better. Okay, so on to figuring out what we want to do. We have like a small pink tree here. We have a cedar and a bamboo. This is a lot of green. So I could definitely see something pink somewhere, but then also we do have this bright pink tent. Maybe that's enough pink, you know, because we also got this giant tree here. He's using them like every once in a while. Okay. This is like one of the hard things. When you take a break from an island for a long time, you kind of forget like the plans that you had for it even. Okay, I think I want to have this one. I see this as a bamboo tree, like as a actually tall bamboo tree. And then maybe this here could be a coconut. And I believe that I want the one on the side to be another tall cedar tree. Like, because this is so on the outskirts, I think most of these are going to be fully grown. Except for maybe the coconut. Maybe that one will be third stage or something. Okay, we'll restore the fence for now, but I think we're going to have to get back into that because we're going to have a tree thingy spawn. Okay. Yeah, and so this is just going to be like green stuff. We do have the pink tent there though. I don't know about this one here. I think maybe I want to try a coconut tree as well, but I don't know if it's too close to the other one on the side. I also could move a tile forward. I don't know which one is better. You know what? Let's just plant it, and then we can also compare it to the one on the side in terms of its size. Maybe one of them will be fully grown and one of them will be third stage. So I won't like mark anything on the floor for now. Okay, so that also means gotta restore my kids' tent here. Did not expect that to work so nicely. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so this is gonna be our tent. Well, yeah, that might have to be fully grown, that coconut tree. Just, you know, to loom over the rest. It can't move to the side though, right? It can't move further to the left. The tent could just move inwards like that, but that seems a bit weird. Right, okay, I think that'll be it. And then maybe this here would also be a blanket, maybe. So that means we need the tassels. I don't know why the one tent to the front does not get the same treatment and that one gets a tile flooring instead. But it's just, it's okay. It's okay, right? All right, and then what have I used? I've used that print. We do have like the striped tent, which I think I was kind of struggling with before because it is kind of a lot of patterns, etc. I want to try this one here. Oh, I don't think that'll work. It's such a different vibe because the other one is quite warm. That one seems to be quite cold. You know what? Also, since I've switched the... Oh, dang it. Since I've switched the tents, I think maybe we'd do a different blanket underneath the pink tent. And then maybe we just do this one here again. I know that I don't have like a solid colored blanket coat, which in this case would have maybe been good, having the, like the patterned kids tent. I honestly think this would be fine. You know, and then we have another blanket and we have another kids tent, which I have placed so off-centered. All right, there we go. Yeah, and then see this one here could maybe just be, I want to say like a checkered one. Is that gonna be too wild considering like all the patterns going on already? But then I put the same one on the pile of Zen cushions and I think that will work. Like, I want to see this one here. Right? Maybe. I think that sort of works. Which one have I used? Oh, wow. Which one have I used here? Oh, see, the same one. Yeah, that's a good blanket code, I would say. That is a good blanket code. I have my workbench here as well. So let's go customize. And then I think that might be all the trees for that small spot placed. So we might go in time travel real quick so we kind of get those grown and we can look at all the stages and if we like them or not. Okay, there goes the pile of Zen cushions. Ta-da! Right, nice. And then you basically go back here. Pile of Zen cushions with some bread. The dream. The dream when you go to a picnic. All right, okay. I think that I'm a little worried about this spot right here because this is kind of weird now. This can't be like I mean, this could be a tree. This would be the same as the cedar tree, so that's not gonna happen. Honestly, I think this here would be a great tree, which makes that entire thing an issue. Okay, we're gonna attempt it though. You know, we still have the option of maybe pushing the tent to the side a tiny bit. Or also, we could push it backwards, and then we kind of try to hide this. Or we don't do the picnic blanket. You know, this could be, maybe this could be tiled again, so this just doesn't seem as weird. Or something. Okay. You are going to be second stage. I don't think you should be a tall tree. I just think it would be nice to have a little bit of extra coverage here. All right, and then I would say, I think the next that we need to stunt is like second stage. So let's go ahead and skip 2 days to the future. And here we are. All right, so let me try to understand my amazing, plans. This one here is a second stage. So that one needs to, okay, wait. To stunt that one, I think the smartest thing to do might be to plant a little sapling. There we go. And get that one out. And then just kind of stand in the spot behind it and just plant it here, right? Yeah, perfect. There we go. We'll worry about the blanket in a second. For now, let me go stunt what I can and need to. So this one as well. Peaches. And we wipe this away too. And then let me check on that cedar tree. Yeah, that might be fine. If that grows a tiny bit taller, maybe that's all right. And then maybe, you know what? Maybe this could be another one of those shell partitions, like this one over here. I don't know how much you see that from the front, but maybe that would be a cute little thing. All right, and then you are gonna be stunted to this side right here. Okay. All right, let's go and see if we have another one of those. Put that against it. Again, I'll grow the tree and then we'll check it again, of course, and then make the decision. But I just kind of thought that would be a nice, like separation, I think, from the laundry part. And then I do believe this is another fossil. And I see the bamboo shoot that spawned. We're gonna have to get into that area in like a little bit anyway, so I'll just wait until that happens. Because we do need to do the filler decorations. Okay. Do I have room? I do have room. I'll do a quick scan for fossils. We're only missing like very few, and so it's kind of hard to find the right ones, but yeah. And meanwhile, I would like to ask, what are you working on right now? It's obviously been a little while since I've last kind of spoken to you and since I've like read any comments. So what theme are you currently working on if you're still playing Animal Crossing? Or if you're not, what other game have you been playing recently? Because to be honest, I haven't really been playing like all that much generally. I played a little bit of Garden Galaxy the other day and a little to the left because it got a new DLC. And I have been enjoying Stardew Valley on my Twitch because I've been trying to get a perfection, or like I'm working on a perfection save since the 1.6 update came out, and I have been loving Stardew Valley. Alice also not moving out. And then I do have to say that I've been getting back into Animal Crossing, so I haven't really shared too much about those islands on my YouTube channel just yet. I do plan on hopefully very soon-ish. But my friend and I have actually started a Bridgerton-inspired island, and then I've been trying to kind of recreate my very first island on stream. In case any of you remember from the early days, that was Neverland, a plant core island, and I'm trying to recreate it. It's called Everland, and I'm kind of, like recreating the layout at the minute. So I'm like doing a whole bunch of landscaping and waterscaping to try and rebuild the layout, and then we're gonna decorate it with the 2.0 stuff, which I'm very excited about. And I actually have one more island idea. That one is gonna be a video very soon though, so I don't want to share anything about it. But yeah, I'm a little nervous about that video because it also will hold some not so great news, I think, for some people. But yeah, we'll tackle it when we get there. For now, let's go ahead and skip another day. And there we go. All right, we do, yeah, I mean, the thing is, you don't really see it from this angle, right? You don't really see the campsite from that part. Basically, you see it like this. And I think that's cute. Yeah, like I think if you just use the path as intended, which means do not venture off the path, all right? Then I think this is cute. I think I'm happy with that cedar tree there. And I'd be okay stunting it, but I can't stunt it there if we want to have maybe the shell partition thing. Okay, Peaches to stunt it. Awesome. And then we'll wipe away this code here, and then I just do want to see that from like this part, also from the other. Is this the way I want it to be, or do we maybe place this one a different way around? You really don't notice this too much, huh? Okay, we might have to take the tent away in a second. Yeah, we do. Okay, let's see. So in that case, we place a shell partition from here to get the spiky parts, and then the kids' tent. Excuse me. There was room for it before. Okay, it's a bit interesting. I'm not sure if I love it or not. All right. So these trees here are now stunted, correct? I think this one here should be stunted now. I think this one is good. Might transfer it back a tile. It kind of depends on a couple of like surrounding decorations. Although I think with this, we could have wheat fields here, which is kind of a very promising thing. Do I have any vines with me? I do. Perfect. So then we can climb down here and grab that bamboo shoot. I think, honestly, I'll let this tree, or both of these, grow fully. I think we need a bit of coverage back here. Okay, and then I just want to see the kids' tent, aka shell partition situation from this point right here. It's not bad, is it? It's not bad. It's not the greatest. It might be like a little bit of a waste of an item, but I think I might go for it. And then we're just probably gonna try and fill the spaces right behind the fence with like shrubs and wheat fields. Oh, and see, we've got like stuff like this, which I'm not sure like how important it is to cover that. But I do live sort of by the no tile left behind. I don't even know how to finish that. What is it? A motto? Way of life? I also just removed that the other day and it spawned back. So we're still at 5 stars, it seems. I could go ahead and kind of climb down here and decorate it like that. And I probably also could climb down here. and then take this fence and then like squeeze through, right? I don't even have to squeeze, I think. Okay, perfect. So we have a way of getting there. And then we can also remove that vine and kind of still get out. All right. So we might just go and plant like a separate flower and a shrub or something. Okay, let's think about this sort of blanket situation, because I don't know if I want a blanket here, or if so, maybe not like this. He just needs to be further to the side. How about I actually kind of start it here? Okay, let me try that instead. And I'm also kind of tempted to make it like a tiny bit larger, but I have an idea. How about I kind of do this? Which I think my idea is something I did downstairs already as well, but it's fine. So basically we're just gonna transfer this over a tiny bit. We're gonna extend the fabric to this part, but then also remove it on the other side so it doesn't get like weirdly long. But then we fix up that problem with the tassels as well, right? So it's not like cut off in front of the tree. I think that makes more sense. And I like that. Okay. And then let's restore the tent for now, which would be placed sort of off center, but that might be okay. We could place something here and make that fine. Or do we? I don't know. That's not my favorite. Okay, I'm gonna try the tiles, all right? Because I think with the location of our tent, maybe the blanket just doesn't work the best. So let's try the tiles instead, which, how did I have it here? I had like a 2x3, although I think honestly we're gonna add something on because of the shells. Maybe we're also gonna try a 2x3, kind of like this, and this, and then we just need the end pieces. And maybe we can also extend it to one side at the front. Okay, so this here would be the kids' tent. Yeah, and then maybe we can extend it like here. These would be kind of some end pieces. There we go. Okay, and obviously we switch these pieces around so that all fits together. We've got a side piece, there we go, and we get a middle piece. All right, little bit of tassel removal, awesome. And then the kids' tent goes back, not like that though. Kind of here, all right. And now I kind of want to have the wheat fields on this side, so that means we need to stun this tree somewhere else potentially, right? I'm gonna have to grab some wheat fields in a second and we can try that out. Meanwhile, I will also attempt to fix up this pathing here, because I quite think that would be fine. That would be a good idea. All right, so we need bottom left, side piece, middle piece, and then bottom right. And there we go. And this gets removed. Then we place the shell partition back down. Pushed up against the tree. Awesome. And our kids' tent goes back as well. Okay, so far so good. I think, what have I used here? I've used some white fencing. I think that could work. I was just thinking like right here, that would be some cute fencing. And I will grab a couple of wheat fields so we can kind of implement those in spaces where we think they would be coyote. And then I think everything else can kind of work around it. Usually try to kind of start with wheat fields because I feel like they're just a very versatile filler, and I don't have that many left. Oh no. Oh no. That's not so good. I do have my museum, not my museum, sorry. I do have, I have the Nook Shopping app. This is so nice because on my other islands that I currently have, I cannot use my Nook's Cranny because I'm trying to keep it in that first installment, like with the, you know, the wooden shop kind of. I'm trying to keep that one. And so I currently cannot buy anything there. And it's really annoying because I want to all the time and I want to order things, but I can't. Oh, and we get miles for that too. I've got so many miles on this island. I wish you could take these and like easily transfer them to another island. Or like easily get out the Nook miles, but like printing Nook mile tickets is such an unnecessarily annoying thing to do. Okay, wait. So I do not think I'll be doing that. You know, kind of like this, and then this here could be like an item. I only have wheat fields with me right now. But sort of like that. Yeah, and then I think we're just gonna do like a shrub here, which I'm gonna place in a second. So the wheat fields, I know that there's apparently some downstairs right there. So maybe one here. Yeah, or it needs to be placed half a tile behind the stunted tree. Let me try that and see that from the front, because that could also work. Oh, gosh, okay. Maybe like that? Yep. And then the other one would probably be placed like here, right? Yeah, because I think as soon as we like put something here, that'd probably be good in terms of the coverage. Yeah, I think that's decent. I think that is decent. I want to have the other one maybe here. And then maybe halfway behind this tree, and we'll stunt that one to the side. Or honestly, like behind it. Honestly, this one could just be stunted behind it. I don't know where to stunt that green tree though. Like, do we just stunt that behind the fence? But that's gonna look kind of empty, isn't it? Like here, you know? But like this could work. This would be stunting it at least. But kind of empty. I don't know fully what item to put here. If we do another Moroccan footrest or something. Oh, I didn't even notice that I used the wrong fence. Oopsie. Okay, there we go. Yeah. And then obviously I'm already out of wheat fields, and I think honestly this here could be another great moment for it, even though there's some downstairs already as well. Okay, let's go and get 2 more wheat fields, and we'll figure out, hopefully, an item to put in front of the tent. That is gonna make sense, more or less. Okay. Some sort of like stool with an item on top would probably be nice. Could be another pile of Zen cushions, or it could be something here, like a wooden stool. I think like a table might be too much. Table might be too tall. Shell partition, not really. Some like balloons that we could use, but I don't think we will. I need to get some wind turbines, I think. I might want to use, if I don't have them, I might want to use wind turbines by that viewing platform that I told you I was going to do like a long play about. I think that would be very cute. And I also need to get some more green leaf piles, it seems. Okay, I don't want to put up any trash, that's for sure. Don't want to put up any trash. And then like signs don't really make sense either. Why do I have a bright pink mountain bike? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. A mama bear. Oh, a little mama bear. I don't think we'll do that, but I want to see it. I want to see it. All right. Yeah, maybe it'll be like a stool with something. I don't remember what I had by the movie theater as well. Kind of want this to be something tall-ish, but not like weird looking. And that makes it hard, I think. Do I have any more bottles? I do. Okay, let's try these things. Is the mama bear is cute, but then also I don't know if it fits. Have we used, oh my god, no, we've totally used a mama bear before, haven't we? Okay. Oh, this is also cute. Hold on. I've got too many options now, probably. Oh, see, this could also work. Or like if we have a shrub there. And then maybe this is, wait, what did I get again? Pile of Zen cushions. Yeah, how about it? I know we've got some on the left side there, but how about it? And then maybe some glass jar. Okay, that's weird. That's weird. No, no, no. Okay, let's move that back over. Is it just this like little part in front of the... Feels like it needs something here. I feel like maybe the fence doesn't work. Because if I place something here, I think I can place it closer to the tent. Can I not? Yeah. I could place it closer to the tent. So that probably would make for good pile of Zen cushions. There we go. Great. Pile of Zen cushions. And then the other thing could be like halfway in front of this. Which, could that be the mama bear? Kind of want to make that work now. Gotta be honest. It's kind of cute. Or maybe that one will go here. Hold on. How about that one goes here? Mama bear. Is that cute or is that weird? I don't know. Okay, so I had a glass jar there, and then I've got some popcorn as well. Okay, okay. Makes sense. Okay, well, how about maybe like something on top of this, like the infused water dispenser or the glass jar, and then maybe we just put the bottles here. I think that's kind of cute. And then honestly, we could maybe move the fence to the front, kind of like I had a tiny bit earlier. And then it can move like this, you know? And then we can have like either a flower or a shrub. I'm not sure which would be better, but maybe this here could be a flower. This here could be weeds. This and that. And then this will be a flower, and this here will be a shrub. Maybe that? Okay, what have I used in close proximity? Right, maybe like a tea olive. There we go. I think maybe that's nice. Okay, you are just gonna be another bit of tiling, like this here. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and customize the pile of Zen cushions, maybe with something like pink. Maybe this could be like the pink flowers that kind of fit the blanket that we've got underneath. The only other pink one that we have is this one anyways, so maybe we can try this one, the one with the flowers. Cute. Okay, so let's see. Pile of Zen cushions, of course. I was kind of suspecting I was standing too close. Pile of Zen cushions with the maybe infused water dispenser. It's kind of orangey, right? So yeah, but then I mean the cupcakes back there have some orange in them as well. Which now that we have the pink tin, maybe we need to place it like this way around. I don't know. So sort of like that. And then we put the fence back. I think that could work. I'm happy with the bear right here. I don't think it even needs like a custom design underneath. All of this is gonna be filler stuff. I was talking about more wheat fields right here, correct? Like I was thinking maybe like this could be a wheat field. And then either this or to the front maybe. Maybe to the front is better. Because if we place it to the back, it'll be exactly like the downstairs part. Maybe that's also good because it just seems like a continuous wheat field occurrence. I don't know. Actually, could be nice. Could be nice, but it could also be a flower. Everything kind of seems like doubly in this spot though, if you compare it with like that plumeria shrub. So maybe to the front. I don't know if I like that though. In that case, maybe the other way around. Okay, so this here. And then you are closer. Like so. Yeah, maybe like that. Okay, the rest of this is gonna be fillers. And I think kind of same here. I do believe, okay, let me think. This one will get some, maybe some shells or some tiles. I think maybe shells and underneath. And then I think I need to place it from this side, right? Like this, and then push it towards the front there. Okay, nice. And then I just want to try, what does it look like if there's more simple fence here? It makes it kind of impossible to walk there. Maybe a little bit of natural stuff wouldn't hurt in this spot right here. Okay, but so I think maybe honestly we could do maybe one more pair of wheat field back there. But then I think honestly that's all the items. So the next thing to do is I think I'll skip another day so that the fully grown trees are fully grown. And then we're gonna grab some flowers and I think we're just gonna spread the rest of this space full of flowers and shrubs as usual. It's very normal decorating. Not much has changed, but I think, you know, if you run across or like through the rest of the island, that's okay. I feel like, you know, it doesn't need, not every tile needs to be an item at all. Like stuff can just be fillers, you know? I think that's perfectly fine. I was using some of the lanterns, I think. Oh yeah, every once in a while I was kind of using these lanterns. Not sure if that was just around the lake. I don't really think there's any room here. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead, move our little station a tile over so it doesn't glitch into the rest. There we go. And then I will see you back here when everything's grown and I have a couple of flowers ready. All right, 2 of each flower. And I also grabbed 2 pumpkins and a sugar cane because who knows? And there we go. I do like this view now, I would say, like with these grown trees. I think that works quite well. And so I feel like now we'll just make our way through this area. So we'll start back here with a little shrub. How about it? How about a little azalea shrub? And then maybe we can do something like pink in front of it or something white in front of it. I'll start with pink. This is gonna be a tiny bit interesting. Actually, maybe we should start from a different area just because of, like from the movie theater, just for like the continued flower vibes. Actually, maybe that is smarter, isn't it? Okay, let's see. Maybe we should do that instead because I'm gonna have like double flowers like everywhere. Okay, so here we've got, actually this could be something pink. I have a lily like all the way back there, but I think a lily could work. A lily. I've already placed a shrub here. I think this here could be a shrub and I will go for, I think a hydrangea. And I think that this here will also be one. And I think I want to have something a bit darker. So we're gonna go for hibiscus. And then gonna do a flower here, which also could be pink. How about this one, a hyacinth? I feel like oh wait, hyacinth is the blue one right there. Also could be a windflower. We do have one right there behind the tree, if you can see it, in the hardwood tree. I think it's far enough away for that to still be fine. So maybe that. Okay. Oh, see, this could have been a good fence. This could have been a good fence just to have a bit of blockage. Actually, I think I want to do that. Okay, I'm gonna go get some regular, I'm gonna get the regular wooden fence, like the white version that I used in front of the other tent. That way also no one will venture off the path, you know? That'll be, I think, a good idea, sort of. Okay, so this would be a piece of fence and this would be a piece of fence. All right, where have I stunted the tree? To the front. We also have this spot right here to kind of fill up. Maybe we should just use this moment to also do that. I think we're gonna work with a shrub here. Something like light colored, like a tea olive. And And then maybe a flower right here, like something pink. Kind of want to go for another lily. Or do we think first the shrub? Maybe first the shrub and then the flower. Let's go for the plumeria shrub. Yep, and then you're gonna be a pink lily. I think you're gonna be a shrub too, just because it's kind of a good moment to end this. Close it off. And then honestly, this could be a great fence too. Might be a little bit too much fence though. Maybe just the one piece. And then this is gonna be a weed. And then that's how we're just moving on. Right? And then we're gonna do like another shrub right here. Like the hydrangea. And then this is gonna be a flower. I think a blue pansy. Maybe. Okay, and then here we go. So this is gonna be a bit interesting. Let's see. I think maybe this here can be the shrub. Let's do, I don't know. I've already lost sight of everything really. Maybe this is gonna be a flower, and then the one next to it, like here in front of the tree, that could be the sugarcane for a little bit of greenery. Okay, what flower do we think would be great here? I honestly think like a blue hyacinth maybe, but then maybe this shouldn't be a blue one. But yeah, no, we'll leave it. We'll leave it. It is kind of far away. You're not really supposed to see it, so we're just gonna say that it's fine. Okay, this is gonna be a weed, but I'd like it to be that light green one, actually. And then maybe also just this here could be a custom design. Just something like subtle. I think maybe just some leaves, you know, and then clump of weed. Nope, there we go. Okay, that took a little bit too long. And then we continue to this side here. I think once again, we're gonna do a shrub right here. Plumeria maybe. And I think we're also gonna do one right here. And this one is gonna be a little bit of a lighter one, maybe the tea olive. There we go. Okay, and now let's go ahead and fix up this spot just behind the house. Like I think this will be relatively simple. We're just gonna do a shrub here, like an azalea, and then we're gonna move on to a white hyacinth. I have many of those, so maybe we can just use some of those, you know? And then we're gonna do maybe a plumeria right here. And you are going to be... honestly, I don't think it matters, but let's do a windflower. Okay, and then moving through here, this was already a shrub, so we're just gonna put the fence back. Perfect. And then honestly, the vine could be here, and also on this one, that could be a vine as well. Yep. There we go. Okay, and then we still have a couple of open tiles. Let's see. So this is right behind a shrub, so we're just gonna turn that into a weed, I think. Same thing here. I don't want to waste too many flowers, I think. And then in this case, let's do a white tulip maybe. I think we can do maybe something else white right here. Or this could also be morphed, like this could also be something pink. Actually, wait, we're gonna do the white mum right here. This is gonna be something just like a weed. Yeah, I think walking here, that's fine. This here could be maybe like a lily of the valley. A lot of these spaces are just kind of whatever as you walk past, so I don't want to bother too much. Like these here, I think, are just gonna be clumps of weeds. There we go. I think maybe this here should just be a shrub. I had a flower here before, but I think this could just be a shrub. I've lost sight of what I have already done in the other areas though, so just gonna hope for the best. And then same thing here maybe. Okay, and I believe that's all the tiles to the front covered. Fillers are so random sometimes. It's so weird because you literally just do random stuff and then hope for the best. But yeah, that's basically what it is, and that's okay. That is totally fine. Okay, this is a shrub. This here could be a flower. Honestly, that could be maybe like an impactful one too. And when I say impactful one, I mean just one that kind of stands out a bit more. maybe like a blue one. What have I used back there? A pink one. Okay. Pink one. I think this here will be just a shrub. Yeah. And I think honestly, so will this here. Less than the rest. The rest might just be fillers in this spot. Maybe this can be a flower. Like a cosmo. I haven't used cosmos in this part. Okay. You are gonna be a clump of weed. Yep. That was stupid. You are gonna be a clump of weed. There we go. And now we place this back. All right. Still have these spots here, which are a tiny bit awkward. Now I've used the Cosmo back there. It honestly... Oh, and I forgot about these parts here. Oh my god. Okay, wait. How much do I have to cover? Maybe this could be a shrub. And then this could be like a flower. I don't know. These are weird spots and no one's really gonna see it, right? Let's try a hyacinth. Okay, I'm gonna go with it for now. Put this back. And we'll put the tent back too. And then maybe we'll put a Cosmo here. And then I kind of need to figure out where I even plant anything. Okay, I've used pumpkins there. I kind of want to try the other ones here. And then this is a shrub, so I think we should put one in the corner here. Okay, I'm trying to see which ones I use. I think that might be a tea olive. Let's do a plumeria. And then we're gonna just do a weed here. And then maybe this can be another shrub. Every time I say shrub, you have to hydrate, by the way. It's just me making sure that you all stay very hydrated. You're very welcome. Okay, and then maybe something pink here. I can't really use a hyacinth because I've used one right there. Maybe I can use the Cosmo. Not Cosmo, sorry, the pink mum. No, we don't use pink Cosmos because they're too vibrant. Okay, let's try this. I don't know if this is too much. I don't know if I should have done something with a bit less flowers. I don't know. I do like flowers though, I gotta say. Okay, I want this one here to be that bright green wheat though. Okay, more like that, yes. And then maybe this one here is the windflower. And this is another shrub. Maybe the azalea. And then this is just gonna get one custom design. I think the tiles, maybe. Okay, and we place a wheat field. Yeah, the issue kind of when you use this many flowers is you're gonna like have doubles sometimes. I've noticed a couple of moments where like people have pointed out like, oh no, you used a double flower there. And like I didn't notice as I was like planting it, but I definitely have. Okay, I'm kind of thinking this could be something pink. I only have the option of a windflower or a hyacinth at the minute. Let's try a hyacinth. But then these are next to each other, but that might be fine. Let's just go with this for now. So I'm gonna go time travel. We have 2 days, so the shrubs are grown, but then we're out of cherry blossom season, so I'll skip forward and back and I'll see you again. And moment of truth, let's look at it. So we now have a more or less finished area, I think. Let's see. The one thing I did is I briefly also placed another shrub there. I think maybe the yellow Cosmo isn't the greatest. I might want to remove that and instead, you know what we're going to do is we're going to place another small fence there. And maybe that would be a good transitional piece from the vertical board fence over to the side, you know? God, the way I have to make my way there. Okay, let's see. So this here would be the simple wooden fence. So we don't use the Cosmo because I feel like maybe that's just too obvious. All right, and then here goes the tea olive. Excuse me, here goes the tea olive. There we go. And here goes the hibiscus. Lots of shrubs to the front here, but that's fine. I think it's fine. I don't see any flowers I might want to replace. We do have the 2 pink mums here, but you would have to tilt your camera like this to even get them in the same frame. So honestly, I think this is okay. What do we think? What do we think? What do we think? I do want to briefly check it out from the laundromat station area, because I didn't want to have this be a bit more like coverage. Yeah, I think it's okay. I mean, you see kind of the bottles and the infused water dispenser, but like, I mean, it's fine because we know that there's something else happening. And I feel like if you take a picture from this, you're gonna more like take it from this point. It has taken me much longer than it should for a small area like this, but we all know I'm not the fastest when it comes to decorating. But I'm happy, I think. Let me know what you think. Did I make any weird double flower mistakes or anything like that? Yeah, feel free to let me know about your island theme as well. I would love to know. And then I will try to be a bit more consistent again. And we're definitely going to finish this island. I do want to make that promise. But thank you all so much for watching today. I do hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you give this video a like for the algorithm, and also make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the next episode. And then I hope you all have a fantastic time until I see you again. Bye, everyone.